Angel, my beloved, the soul is listening. I know you have gone through many seasons of longing, many long nights of loneliness. I see the secret desires burning in your heart, the dreams of a perfect love that you have hidden deep inside. From heaven I feel that waiting, and today I come here not only to comfort, but to lift the veil of secrecy, bringing a resounding message from the great Creator himself, from the God who loves you infinitely, a message that will change the course of your love destiny. Angel, listen carefully, brave soul. I come here to confirm an eternal truth, a destiny that has been preordained from the beginning. He is coming, very close. It is the love that God has reserved for you and no one else. Yes, it is you who feel the vibration deep in every cell. Be ready for this magical moment. The love you have dreamed of, the soul connection you have yearned for, is closer than ever, about to touch your life. Angel, this is not just an empty promise, but a confirmation of the divine plan that God has for you. He wants you to know that you are worthy of a great love, a purest connection. But there is a warning, a sacred reminder that you need to take to heart. Open now. If you close your heart, if you hold on to your fears, your old hurts, you will miss the moment he appears. That love, as fragile as the first butterfly of spring, can pass you by if you do not open your heart, if you do not recognize the signs. Open your heart now, completely and truly. Angel, to spread this message of healing and light, so that other souls may also find the strength to receive their true love, I call upon you, like this video, immediately. If my words touch your soul, if you feel a spark of hope, leave a comment with the number 777 to affirm that you are on the right path, or 999 to represent the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new love. And to continue to receive my guiding whispers, healing messages, subscribe to the channel. Every little action of yours will not only help you, but will also be a light, an inspiration to the whole world searching for love and hope. Thank you. Angel, my beloved child, join me in reviewing your journey, the past chapters of your life that you have experienced. I used to crave a perfect love, a connection that would make my heart flutter when I thought about it. I used to dream of a perfect harmony, a kindred spirit, someone I felt like I belonged to for a long time. But along the way, I have also experienced harsh challenges. It could be relationships that did not go as expected, broken promises, scars from deep betrayal, or moments of loneliness, even when I was in a crowd. Those experiences have left deep marks, not only on my heart, but also on my mind, making me cautious, even defensive, to the point that no one could step in. I have begun to doubt whether the so-called true love, or God's love, really exists, or whether it is just a distant dream that will never come true. I may have told myself, maybe I am not worthy, or maybe that fate is not meant for me, and gradually closed my heart, thinking that it was the best way to protect myself from new hurts, from falls that I could not recover from. You have lived with broken pieces in your heart, trying to fill the void with work, with short-lived fun, with personal interests. On the outside, you may appear strong, resilient, with a smile that hides your sadness, but deep inside, the call of a true love still smolders, echoing endlessly in the long, sleepless nights when you just want to be loved and understood. You think you are safe in your solitude, but I know, and God knows, that you are missing something extremely precious that He has prepared, He who is coming to complete you. When your soul sinks deep into doubt and loneliness, when the dark clouds of the past cover your mind, I begin to whisper. My whisper is not a loud voice that startles you, but sudden feelings of peace, recurring dreams of a bright future, unexpected coincidences that lead you to new discoveries about yourself and life. They are words of comfort, little lights that seep through the cracks of the closed doors of your heart. When you feel the darkest, when you think all hope is lost, I whisper, "My dear, do not worry, do not be afraid. He is near. It is the love that God has reserved for you. Open now. for he has been destined to come to you. At first, you are uncertain, not knowing what to believe. How can there be a love reserved for me when I have experienced so much brokenness and pain? You ask yourself, filled with pain. But my whisper persists, gently spreading into the depths of your mind, like a small lamp lighting the path ahead, guiding you out of the darkness. It appears when you feel a sudden urge to change your life, to seek new experiences, untraveled paths, forgotten interests, or sometimes, by chance, you come across a book, a song, or a movie about a magical love, and your heart suddenly vibrates, feeling as if it has been touched to the core of your soul, a connection that you cannot explain. Or a sincere advice from a friend, a word that says, believe in destiny, believe in the infinite power of God, has planted new seeds of hope in the soil of your soul. Identify the things that are holding you back, I whisper. Trust in the invisible guidance of the Supreme Being. Open your heart to unexpected possibilities, to things that reason cannot explain, because those are the instructions He is sending you, so that He can find you. Angel. My beloved child, gradually, under my constant but loving and guiding whispers, your soul begins its journey of preparation for true love, the love that God has for you. You realize that in order to receive such a great gift, you need to clean up the house of your soul. You no longer fight your fears but learn to face and accept them as part of the experience of life. You understand that holding on to old pains, hauntings from the past, only clogs the flow of new love, preventing the light of divine love from entering. You spend time on deep and lasting inner healing. Every day you practice meditation, connect with a higher energy, let the divine light shine into every corner of your heart, cleansing the stains and wounds. You learn to forgive yourself for past choices, for failures, for what you consider mistakes. I understand that I am worthy of love and forgiveness, and that only by forgiving myself will I be truly freed. And more importantly, I learn to forgive those who have hurt me, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because my soul deserves to be freed from the chains of resentment, anger, and resentment. When I forgive, I am truly free to receive. I started practicing gratitude, noticing the positive things around me, from the smallest things. A ray of morning sunlight filtering through the window, the chirping of birds, a smile from a stranger, or simply the aroma of a warm cup of tea. I focused on nurturing self-love, taking care of my body, mind, and soul with positive things. I no longer forced myself to desperately search for love, but focused on becoming the purest, most peaceful, and ready version of myself. I knew that when my heart was truly purified, when the energy of love was full, He would naturally come to me, just as God planned. I started taking small actions to change my habits, to step out of the old loop of loneliness and doubt. It could be changing your commute, trying a new food you've never dared to try, taking a class in a hobby you've always wanted to do, or simply taking the time to explore a new place, a new path. Each of those small steps is an affirmation of faith in the future, a preparation for the miracle that is to come. You've learned that letting go is not forgetting, but accepting, healing, and allowing yourself to move forward, trusting in God's arrangement and love. My beloved child. And then, in a seemingly ordinary moment, a moment that you probably didn't expect, but was part of God's perfect plan, in a space filled with positive energy and peace, perhaps an art exhibition you never thought you would attend, a volunteering event to help your community, or a chance meeting at a used bookstore you recently discovered, there He was. At that moment, the love that God had reserved for me stepped forward, appearing right before my eyes. I met another soul. It was not a noisy or dramatic encounter like in the movies, not a love at first sight just because of appearance, but a strangely familiar connection, a feeling as if two halves had found each other after a long journey of reincarnation, as if you had known each other since the beginning. I did not need to say much, just a look. A smile was enough for me and that soul to understand each other to the fullest. Thoughts, emotions, and energies seemed to blend naturally and perfectly, creating a powerful resonance beyond all the common reasoning of the material world. That soul saw the pure beauty in me, saw the clarity, compassion, and the courageous healing journey that I had gone through. The other soul is not afraid of the scars of your past, but gently touches them with complete acceptance and unconditional love, a love that comes from a higher energy source, not from worldly expectations.
You have recognized my whispering all this time. This is him. The love that God has reserved for you, a gift of destiny. There were times when the old fear still wanted to rise up, wanting to pull you back into defense, wanting to sow doubt about this happiness, wanting you to close your heart once again. But my whisper echoed in your mind, clear and full of affirmation. He is here. That is the love that God has reserved for you. You deserve this love. Open now, my love. Don't miss it. Receive this love fully, because you are worthy of this divine gift. This time, you chose to trust absolutely in God's arrangement. You let go of all fear and opened your heart completely, letting love envelop you and lead you to an unprecedented chapter of happiness. And so, these two souls were united in a great love, a living proof that when you trust in God's guidance, when you clear your heart and are ready to receive, that person will truly enter your life, bringing with them peace, joy, and the deepest purpose of your soul. This is not just a romantic love, but a spiritual union, a journey of evolving together and spreading the light of God's infinite love. My beloved, this story is a confirmation for you. You may have gone through tireless searching, endless disappointments, but I want you to know that these things do not define you. You are a precious soul, infinitely loved by the Creator, and that person, your true love, has been perfectly arranged for you. I am here to inspire you. Do not close your heart any longer. Don't let your fears or old wounds keep you from receiving this divine gift. Learn to heal your wounds, little by little, every day. Learn to love yourself unconditionally as God loves you. And most importantly, learn to trust that the best is coming in a perfect plan from the Creator, from the source of eternal love. Hear me whisper again, engraved deep in your mind, into every cell of your being. He is near. It is the love that God has for you. Open now. If you trust completely, if you open completely, if you prepare yourself by freeing yourself from the shackles of the past, you will not only find love, but you will find peace, wholeness, and the deepest purpose of your soul. You have heard my words. Openness and faith are the keys that open the door to the greatest happiness in the book of your life. Begin to live fully and believe in the great love that awaits you. If this story has touched your heart, if you feel healed and inspired, please help me spread this divine message. Let the light of faith and love shine everywhere. Once again, like this video. It is an affirmation of your faith. If you want to share your feelings or healing energy, leave a comment with the number 777. You are on the right path, or 999, ending an old cycle, embracing newness and wholeness. And share this story with someone you think needs to hear about them and the love that God has for them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving loving whispers and light from above, words that will guide you on your journey through life. Thank you, and may you find peace, love, and fulfillment in your journey. God's light is always with you.